Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a brand new video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the full Assassin's Guide. So I know there's already some Assassin's Guides out there in YouTube, but most of them are outdated, and this one is pretty new. It's early 2022, but it's probably gonna get outdated soon. In this video, I'll be covering about the stats you need for an assassin, the gear you need for an assassin, and the skill points you need to be putting into an assassin, and some assassin PvP tips. Alright, so you probably talked to this guy and told him you want to become an assassin. So you're an assassin, but you don't know what to do. Well, don't worry, because in this video, I'll be telling you what to do. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be covering about assassin is the gear. So for the boots, I'm using Scarab boots. You don't need Sand Scholar boots because stamina doesn't matter anymore. Also, for the dagger, I'm just using an incisor. And you don't need a pet, but you could just use any pet. The pet doesn't matter, because they're all the same. For the bow, I'm using a Swift Scrapbow. Now, I know Duststorm Longbow and Akatufiti's Ballista are better than Scrapbow, but mine is Swift. So if you have a varianted Scrapbow, then use that over normal other bows. But if you have a varianted Duststorm Longbow or a varianted Akatufi's Ballista, then definitely use those. Alright, and for the armor, you would want to use Sand Scholar vest if you are just a, regular assassin. And then ranging vest is for PvE boss fights, especially ones which you have to use arrows for. Or if you're a bow assassin, use ranging vest. But if you're not, just use a normal Sand Scholar vest. And then for the headgear, if you're casual and want to do PvE, then use the Skin Ratty hat. Try to get it fully graded. And if you want to do PvP or mass AoE grinding, then use the Sharkpo helmet. Alright, and now for assassin skill points. So for assassin, you'll be able to max out everything, so you don't have to worry about that much. And then for the hunter skill points, you want 1 into double jump, 2 into barrage, and then max out everything else. For adventurer, it doesn't really matter, but here's my personal adventurer skill points. I'd used all into magic missile and then all into health regeneration. Health regeneration is very good for duels, because in duels you cannot use items to heal, but you could use abilities that make you heal, such as health regeneration. And then I didn't put any points into rock throw, but I put 1 into double slash. You should always put a point into double slash. Alright, the next thing we'll be covering is stats. So stats don't really matter. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to put your Sharkpo helmet on, and then get your dexterity up to 50 with your Sharkpo helmet on, and then just put the rest into strength. If you have cursed gear, which contains intelligence or vitality, that doesn't really matter. It's okay. Just keep it on. Just make sure to have 50 dex with the Sharkpo helmet, and then rest into STR. Alright guys, now enough talking about assassin PvP. Let's actually do some assassin PvP. So the first ability I'll be covering is a Shadow Flurry. So for Shadow Flurry, what you want to do to land it silently and quickly, you want to go invisible and then use Shadow Flurry. Shadow Flurry is the assassin's most powerful attack. It does the most damage and can one-tap any enemy if all the strikers hit. Problem with it is it has small AoE and it's a bit hard to hit because the strikers are slow sometimes. But once you do get the hang of it and get the timing right, it's going to be really good for you. So just simply go invisible and then attack someone. As you could see here, I hit someone. You cannot see it, but I used Shadow Flurry, went away and then hit him. The reason it took a little while is because the strikers don't hit instantly. So you do need to time it. I didn't go invisible this time. It doesn't really matter. Invisibility just makes you not seen, so you could go close to the enemy and use Shadow Flurry. Alright, the next ability I'll be talking about is invisibility. Invisibility is pretty straightforward. Use it once you're low and need to heal. Always use it before you're about to heal, so you're not weak. And then you should also use it before you land a big attack, such as Sharkpo or Shadow Flurry or Execute. So it's pretty simple, as you can see here. I go invisible before attacking my enemies. Alright, and now for the last assassin's ability. In my opinion, the best, but it's really underestimated and not used a lot. This is Step Through Shadow. Step 2 Shadow could like counter basically like any attack, because if you get stunned by, let's say, a Warlock's chain ability, you could easily just use your Step 2 Shadow and get out of there. Problem with Step 2 Shadow is you have to prepare it before you engage a fight. So every time you're about to engage someone, make sure to prepare your Step 2 Shadow. So not lots of people know how to use Step 2 Shadow, but it's once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. So here's how you use it. Before I engage anyone, I use Step 2 Shadow. Like as you could see here, I set up my Step 2 Shadow. I went to fight a sorcerer. He hit me with fireballs. If I got hit by a couple more fireballs, I could have died, right? But I used the Step 2 Shadow to get out there, and as you could see, I got out of there alive, and I healed up and went back to battle. So make sure to use this before you engage any opponent. Alright, now for your dash attack Shunpo. You should use the Sharkpo helmet to make the AoE bigger, as you see here. It's much easier to hit opponents when you're using the Sharkpo helmet because of the big AoE. So make sure to use your Sharkpo helmet. I know it's a bit hard to get, it costs a lot and it takes a lot of time to grind it. But I'm telling you guys, it's really worth it and good for PvP. So make sure to buy one or grind one. Alright guys, that's it for the Assassin's guide. So I hope you enjoyed this Assassin's guide. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more guides. I could also do other guides for different subclasses. Just let me know down in the comments what you want next. Also, if you have any questions about this Assassin's guide, maybe you didn't get something, just let me know down in the comments and I could help you I could help you with whatever you need. And make sure to like the video if you liked the video. Anyways guys, so in conclusion, Assassins are really fast. They don't have much health, but they don't really need it because they avoid most of their attacks, such as using Step 2 Shadow. Assassins are pretty good for PvP. They do have some counters, but in general, they're okay for PvP. Anyways, guys, it's the end of the video. Thank you for watching.